Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. I'm just over in my storage room because I realized I had a bit of an issue. I had 950,000 copper, but I only had 300,000 in here, and I realized I screwed up the storage bus on the back. I had it set to copper dust instead of ingots, so yeah, my drives were filling up, and I didn't actually realize that until I noticed a couple drives had turned red, and usually that's a sign something has gone wrong. So I mentioned this a few times, but I like to have any sort of resource that is like an infinite, it's gonna always keep going up. I like to have that not in my ME drives. I could do, super massive ME drives, but I prefer to do more in like storage chests or storage drawers or barrels or anything like that. So I have anything that is permanently increasing. Yeah, going into these chests, which hold 128 million or something like that. And I'm trying to switch out my gold for ingots. So basically, I had a whole bunch of gold dust, and I'm having it all smelted down into ingots. So I actually don't have to worry about that being smelted. Because when I'm doing the energy clusters, you do need a ton of electrum. So I was smelting the gold and then alloying it into the electrum. So that was just like an extra step. So we'll have all this gold turned into gold or gold ingots. And yeah, just have, I don't know if this is, I feel like this is going to work, but I have both the gold dust and the gold ingots, so it can pull out, and then once it's completely empty, it'll start putting the gold ingots in. So yeah, I had to do a bit of kind of finagling here to get the export bus, because unfortunately the storage bus only work, it'll only put the ingot in if it's crafted and then inserted into the ME network. Then it'll put it in here because I have it set to the priority, but it won't, like if I have 300,000 gold ingots, it's not going to automatically put them in with the storage bus. It has to do the export bus. So I wish there was a way like you could tell the storage bus insert, like have it export into the thing, but I don't think there's any way to do that. That'd be kind of cool if you could have it set, but then it would be kind of like if it was an export and a storage bus kind of together, that would feel kind of, I don't know. Would that be overpowered? I don't have no idea. But yeah, so just thought I would point that out. I also have been doing a bunch of bee stuff. Not like a whole lot, but I've gotten a whole bunch more bees and gotten about 10 different breeds I had to get the neutronium. And the reason I wanted to get the neutronium is so I can finally build the advanced mutatron. So yeah, I needed neutronium combs for that. So just figured, why not go ahead and finally get that. Craft it up, just because it makes it easier when you're trying to do bees. Although a lot of the bees really don't even need the advanced mutatron. Because there is only one outcome. Basically, the advanced one lets you choose which breed you want to get. So I'll show that once I get this crafted up. I just need, yeah, the combs. Oh, and by the way, these combs take forever to get. There is like a 0 point something chance. It doesn't even show. It just says 0%. So it's probably like 0.01%. I don't know. But I think I went through about 70 generations to get the 4 combs that we need. So these are completely useless as a resource generation kind of thing. Because even to... does do that, but we can't even get that. So yeah, so for like this recipe, you would have to turn the UU matter into neutronium, but then you don't even get like, you can't even smelt that into like neutronium, you still got to do the raw neutronium, and I get hundreds of thousands of this from mining. So yeah, the neutronium comes completely useless, but it'll get us the advanced mutron. But let me craft up these 2 robot arms. This is going to take a little bit. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I should... Yeah, let me switch out that recipe. I'm just kind of going through and switching out for all the... Yeah, we'll switch this all to the crystal stuff. I've finally broken down and just decided to do all the crystal stuff. It just feels bad, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Hey, no, that's not what we need. Do we have any ZPM? Alright, so we need 8 of those. No, we don't. Dang it. Alright. We'll make some of those. But yeah, let me get these crafted up and we will be back. And we are back. There are the robot arms. And I need this advanced Mutatron over here, or the regular Mutatron. Fortunately, I don't think I can get that out. So, oh well. Mutagen isn't the most difficult thing to come by. There we go, advanced Mutatron. It's like, I feel like there may be a quest for that. Because those are pretty good. I get the bee tokens from them, and basically just turning all the bee quests into Rocky Bees to get the pristine princesses. Unfortunately, most of these like don't give coins. I think like maybe like the last one in the tier. Oh, maybe not. I don't know if the loot bags, I can't remember if they give coins or anything, but yeah, the how to be. Oh, I actually have a lot. Oh, don't really need that, but 20 of these. Oh, come on, there's coins. So that's kind of what I was doing the quest for, but unfortunately, yep, there's some more coins. Not all of them give coins. I have an imprinter. Wonder why these didn't register, but oh well. Just oh, I just got 600 coins there. That's a lot of Rocky or pristine princesses. That's awesome. All right, so there is that. I'll put that in there. Or there's somewhere to put those. Bag tier 7. Here's what? Royal jelly. Bucket of mutagen. I don't know if that's actually worth it. I feel like enchanting those loot things are just not even that worth it, to be honest. You can get some okay stuff from them, but for the most part, it's just... Is it worth the effort? Probably not. But I am definitely not a loot bag kind of person in general when I play Minecraft. It's just not my favorite kind of thing. I just hate random stuff, and loot bags are like super random. Alright, I guess we'll open these since I have them on me, but like, yeah, exciting. Tier 7. And these things don't stack, so if you move them, they clog up your inventory. I did get a couple marshy hives, so I may be able to get some pristines out of that, but most of this just goes in the garbage. So now I'm curious, am I going to get a pristine princess out of the marshy hive? I did. We got actually two pristines out of that. That's pretty good. Those are all ignoble. Alright, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. Of course, when I said I don't really care about loot bags, I actually get good stuff out of them. Always happens that way. But, yeah. So basically with the Mutatron, you put 2 different bees in, and then you get to select which one you want to do. Now I did that because if I can remember what the heck I was doing. Oh man, Industrious and Heroic, that's right. I'm trying to get the all these space ones. There's a couple bees that I want. Europa I want. So that's kind of the one I'm going for right now because Europa Stone Dust you can get barium out of, and barium is the barite, and barite's the only thing I can't get from the Deep Dark. So that is why I'm going to try to go for that. I don't know. We'll see. I don't use a ton of it, so I figure if that's just kind of ticking away and collecting, it'll build up over time. But yeah, like barite ore. It doesn't. There is Centauri and T-Seti. There's a couple like late ones, but man, I just wish it was in the Deep Dark. I know it's been discussed about putting it in the Deep Dark or something along those lines, but anyway, you just click that and there we go. We will get the Space Queen. And yeah. Want to get a couple of these. It does have fastest pollination if I care about that. But I'm not really worried about, I don't think I'm going to do anything with trees. Unfortunately, it is a difficult climate. And it's ignoble, so if I put it through there, it may not survive. All right, but yeah, the space stuff, I think. Let me see where. I can't remember. I think I need the moon, so I mix it with clay, and then I mix this with iron to get Mars, and then I think I need Dash. I need a few Jupiter. And then I can mix Jupiter with iron. So as we can see, I have, what was that, 5 or 6 to go. Now, I think I'm probably going to do, I'll probably try to get one of each just in case, because I just don't know, like the moon. Do I want moonstone dust? I don't know, probably not. But I'd rather make sure I have it instead of going through. Like I could, well, this is ignoble anyway. But every time I breed one up, I put it through the thing, get the princess back, and then just mutate it, keep mutating it over and over again. But then I end up kind of skipping, and I don't like doing that. So I like having the enough so I can craft up that one again. I usually do 10 drones, and then I can craft up if I want to. I can make another one. For the most part. These I quickly went through. I was just trying to get, I forget what I was trying to get, something. But yeah, anyway, there is that. I'm not going to talk about any more bees today, I don't think. Because the last kind of thing I want to, there's a couple things that I want. Oh, I don't have that. I don't know why I had that checked. Do I have that? No, I don't have the Cosmic Wand. Yeah, I don't know why I had that checked. Yeah, as we're working toward the ultimate battery, like I said, there is one multi-block that I think I want to check out. I wasn't planning on building anything more. I just kind of wanted to finish the pack, but my curiosity has got the best of me, and I think I want to check out the Void Miner. It's going to take me a little while to get this set up, I think, because it's not the easiest thing in the world to craft up. So I'm going to have to craft up a ore drilling plant, but man, those are annoying because you need like each tier. I don't know how many of these I mean. Maybe I'll do recipes for each of these while I'm at it. And yeah. So let me cut here and get the thing going, and then we can get this research and we can kind of see what kind of a recipe we're looking at for this. I believe it's set up exactly, yeah, it looks like it's the same setup as the regular miner, so it's not a very big one. Neutronium frame boxes, and UV machine casings, so that's not even that bad either. All right. Yeah, let me cut here and we will come back. All right, we are back and I got both my quantum computers running and just waiting on the research station to learn this recipe. I am a little confused at, if we look at this, it says usage 6 million EU per tick, but it's not using any power. It doesn't even, I don't think it's using anything. So that's a thing. I don't know if this is, yeah, I don't know what any of that, maybe it's, I have no idea. Does it have to do something with the quantum computers? I don't know. All right, but there we go. There is the thing for the miner. Cool thing about having 2 quantum computers is it goes faster. It goes twice as fast when you study the stuff. All right. Did I totally just left it in there as I was talking. Where am I going? There we go. That was way too complicated. Let's take a look at this recipe. What are we looking at here? That's not unexpected. Oof, okay, that's expensive. That's 3, right? Oh man. Oh man. Alright, so this is gonna be difficult. Neon and Oganesson we don't have, and we need a... This is a fusion reactor recipe. Alright, so this is gonna take a... Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Issue with this is it requires 20,000 and I don't have anything. My hatches are all 16. So that will, in order to make this, I'm going to have to break some recipes. Thankfully, most of the stuff has been taken off. All these have been taken off. That's taken off. That's done. Actually, I think everything in this is actually done. Oh no. The dynamos. I haven't redone the dynamos. Or the field generators. Yeah. Like, these are done. And those are done. Most of the stuff is all done. I should just delete all those, but it takes forever to, like, open it up and just drag every single one. And I don't think there's any way to select multiple ones. Alright, but anyway, let's not worry about that right now. Neon. I don't think we're going to need a lot of this. We just basically need the... Oh, that's actually really easy. I think I even have some of this stuff in my A system, don't I? Thought I did. Maybe I got rid of it. Yeah, I got that one. Doesn't have a recipe, so you need this Artemis stuff. I thought I had some of that. Maybe I just got rid of it because I didn't think I would ever need it. All right, so that's easy. This Oganesson though, this is something that is going to be difficult. I'm probably going to replicate it. Does use a lot of UU matter, but we are producing a lot of UU matter, so that is not an issue. But to get this, we need 1,000 of it to learn this. Yeah, so we're gonna have to scan this, but to get that, it's gonna take a second. So let's see. Well, molten calcium, that's not bad. Californium. Probably needs a fusion. All right, so plutonium and beryllium. Actually, this isn't as bad as I was thinking it would be. So, I mean, 12 seconds. All right, let's get this going, I guess. So I can... Yeah, is this... Yeah, all right, it's like a 1-to-1. So that's not the end of the world. We have quite a lot of plutonium at this point. So yeah, we have tons of plutonium. All right, let me get this going, I guess. How do I want to do this? I guess I'll let this, let me let this run out. Thankfully, we do have quite a large backup now. And we have another fusion reactor already running, so yeah, I think I'll do it on this with this reactor. Turn that off and we'll just let it empty out. It's going to take a little while. We'll let that run. All right, what else did we need? Anything? Oh man, those field generators, that's something, because this is the issue. Like, now that I'm crafting more stuff, I'm pushing myself farther from the end goal here, but this hopefully will help me get to it. Yeah, no, both those are terrible because of the amount of circuits that we need. What are we looking at with this craziness? Man, 9 of those? That's a lot. Barium. All right. So I think before we do this, and Nequadria, yeah, that's gonna, and 20,000 platinum, but platinum's not really an issue anymore. Yeah, barium is the... Oh, I have a little bit of barite. I need to take that cube. I did get, I don't know, this isn't going to be very fast. We did get the Europa B. So I have Europa ice dust and stone dust, but this is quite a slow recipe. Actually, it's not too slow, it's MV. But we do get tiny piles, but it's only a 5% chance. So I figure if this is running for a long time, it'll just kind of build up, but I need it right away. So that's probably... Yeah, I need to get that set up anyway. Like a dedicated centrifuge, I'm thinking. All right, let me cut here and figure some stuff out here, and we will come back. And we are back, and I'm just setting this so we'll output this Californium stuff, and we have one of each, and hopefully, yeah, there we go. It should be... I didn't even look to see how long that recipe was. So it's not coming out there. Oh, there it is. All right, so it's just kind of like a slow recipe. Does it say? I can't remember if it says. Although it does tell you. All right, that's a thing too. I never actually realized that. It says what the output is, and I gotta look at some of these things more than I do, because actually, let me, while we're here, why don't we just, while we're waiting for that, let's go over here and what does this say? 9 liters per tick that this is outputting. So that's 100, what would that be? That molten glowstone. So 180, yeah. So 9 liters per tick is 180 per second. And now, see, that doesn't feel right. because these are using 50 millibuckets a second. So what are we using in this room? 8 times 8, 400 millibuckets per second. But with 2 fusion reactors, we have like such a surplus. So yeah, I don't know if that doesn't feel right. 9 liters per tick. I don't know. But holy cow, is this slow. Alright, well that's gonna take a while. Alright, so basically we get this, and then we molten calcium. I'm assuming probably needs to be ingots. Thankfully we have a ton of it. I'm just gonna do 7. Is this? No, I figured it probably has to be an ingot, and I doubt it needs a blast furnace to smelt. Did it? No, there it is. Does it need a blast furnace? It does need a blast furnace to smelt. No, it needs gas, doesn't it? Alright, so there is the calcium. And this should get us the Oganesson stuff, hopefully. And then we'll also use the replicator to replicate this gas, and then use the gas in the void miner as well. So it does seem like you need it to craft it, and also we'll try to use it in the actual void miner. Pretty sure this is going to get nerfed at some point. But you can put gas, depending on the different gas, you get a better output. So Oganesson is the best. Alright, let me, I guess, wait till this finishes up. That is very slow. I think it's 12 seconds. Yeah, 12.5 seconds per one, so that's what, times 9. So about 1.5 minutes per ingot. So yeah, let me wait till this finishes up and we'll be back. So that was easy enough. Not gonna let me do that. I need to change this though. Californium, calcium, and there we go. That should be the Oganesson. I think that's how you say that. Oganesson. Oh geez, how long does this take? 25 seconds per 16. There it goes. Alright, so there's that Oganesson though. Alright, that's gonna take a little while to get that set up. So yeah, I went ahead and did all the drills, so I can just do this as well. I have this set to or dictionary, so that's why it's using the wetware, even though I have it set to, I think I have it set to do, I actually don't know. Did I? Oh, I did have it set to do wetwares. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Just kidding. Cancel that for a second and fix that. I don't want it to use wetware. That's just a bane. Thought I had it that. Alright, so I'll just wait for that to second for all the things, the parts that were being processed. I'll wait for them to get back in the thing before I do that. But alright, other than that, it is just these two. Emitter I also need to change the recipe for. So I got a couple things here that we're gonna have to adjust and change. Actually, that's not a, I'm thinking that may be a, man, there's 4. That is a lot of sensors. Holy cow. Yeah, this is definitely a expensive multi-block, but I mean, that's kind of expected at this point. I mean, it's endgame void miner, so it's not going to be an easy craft, but I mean, it's just a lot of materials. It's not actually like difficult stuff. Like, this is not super difficult, it just takes a while because it uses, you know, like 20,000 platinum kind of thing. But all right, I'm gonna get this European B. Actually, let me, while we're here, let me do this. I'm just gonna check this out. Oh, I'm low on europium as well. I'll probably craft up a whole bunch of europium when we're done with the Oganesson stuff. Let me switch this out. I'm just kind of curious, like how fast we are looking at the Europa. And I kind of want to see what we're looking at. Because this comes in super fast. I only had the B in there for a few seconds and I had like 100 Europa. But I'm not sure how fast this is going to go through it. Ah, right. This, no? Oh, there it goes. All right, so that's actually pretty fast, to be honest. But as we can see, yeah, this isn't the best of... Man, I'm gonna go through a whole stack and I only got one little tiny pile of barium. I don't know. I'll have to think about this. Maybe I don't want to do this. Because that is a small percent chance recipe. And I really hate those. But I was just kind of figuring, like, if this is just running permanently, basically, it would just slowly build up for when I need it. All right, so there's a stack, and I didn't even get one thing. All right, well, that's something for me to think about as well. I don't think I can pull that out with the this thing, unfortunately, because that's in the output hatch. All right, I'm gonna have to think about that, I think. I mean, it's super fast to get that stuff, so maybe I'll just craft up another centrifuge and just let it go. I don't know. Well, yeah, let me, here, I'll just throw it in so you can see how fast this actually goes. I think it's that. I see normal, I think. Yeah. So, I mean, we're getting this like super quick. I think we're actually getting combs as well. Jupiter combs, I think they are. Yeah, we're actually getting Jupiter combs as well. So, I don't know. I'll have to think about this. And see if I want to do that for barium. All right, but anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, we'll come back and hopefully we will get the void miner built. I gotta figure out which planet or dimension I want to do it in. I'm thinking maybe the deep dark, so it'll get absolutely everything, but I'm not sure. I'll have to figure that out. But anyway, yeah, we'll come back and we'll start replicating this stuff as well. So anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. So thanks for watching and have a good one.